what really serves me as a teacher is having lived in other countries. Because I know what it feels like to be really a smart, competent woman, unable to communicate my intelligence and my competence. There's something quite devastating about that. I have a compassion for culture shock. At 21, going to Montpellier, I'd never been on a plane before, let alone in a foreign country. But I came back from that experience and from living in Tokyo for 2 years, understanding the language-culture connection. It's invaluable to my work, knowing that you can be perfectly fluent in a language and culturally illiterate. So let's look at French vowels. French vowels, the vowel system, they're intermediary in length. They're about this long. So oui, yeah? And think of an American speaking French. Oui. We lengthen them. So let's look at what that means to the people in France or the people here. In the United States, we say the longer the, well, I say, the longer the vowel, the warmer the heart. So if I'm feeling, as my tension grows as a character, my vowels shorten. I will sometimes speak American English with short vowels if I am very angry with you. But if I'm not angry, I lengthen my vowels. This is not taught in school, right? We typically still work from a grammar translation method, and we're taught, so we're taught to understand a language, but not necessarily to use it. So we look at what are the communication goals. Where are your natural speech patterns getting in the way of what you're intending to communicate? They're thinking to be polite, they will use the word yes. But polite doesn't translate from culture to culture. So we'll say, yeah, So are you ready to go? Yes. Yes, you might as well take a knife and cut me from here to here. It's such an aggressive and violent word. So yesterday, for example, I assessed a German videographer. His first assignment was, in fact, to count how many times he heard English-speaking Americans utter the word yes. And he, in our first 1 hour meeting, probably made 7 utterances of the word yes to indicate that he understood or that he was following. But it stands out as foreign, yet his pronunciation was perfect. The context in which he was using it was great, but his intention and the word did not match. Final consonants are very, very aggressive in American. The difference between the question, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? That T is like taking these scissors and, I'm about to stab you. So we can show, without any action, anger or irritation by aspirating a final T. Now, who would know that? We're taught English. You go online and look up pronunciation websites, for example, and you look at the pronunciation of the sound T, you will get T. And you will even have, actually, even other Americans will do this. If you ask an American to pronounce this word for you, they will say, oh, that cat. You today, you were sitting outside with my cat. Oh, look how much my cat loves you.
Yeah, it's a soft T.
It's no T, it's a glottal stop. So even though we spell it with a T, it's a glottal stop, which is, do this with me. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There, we stop the air here. Cat.
Cat. Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the tone goes up, but the T doesn't come out.
Exactly. So there's no aspiration word final. Now, that doesn't mean there isn't a time when I don't say cat. I can't stand it when that cat is on my table. That's an opportunity. So it's not about correct or incorrect. It's about context.
I like lots of things, but there are 3 things I like most. Love,